This memorial project began well over 3 long years ago. That's when our Jewish war veterans of Post 692 and the Jewish Community Center, we joined forces. We both wanted to relocate the post-military sculpture to a much more accessible campus site.
A couple of years ago, one of our members, Mr. Bernie Resnick, started nudging us basically, we need to do something about the memorial.
In 2008, it was first unveiled, but it was unveiled on the grassy knoll and nobody visited it.
We thought initially that this was a really great thing to see the memorial and everything, but the plan, as it was stated, as we understood it, was that we were supposed to hold educational seminars like there for children and ceremonies. When you look at the area, it's hilly. There's really no place to stand. People that had walking difficulties could not get up there.
And as we looked into the cost of renovating that location, it became apparent that it was going to be very, very expensive to make that place work. And so as we thought about what we might do alternatively, we came up with the idea of moving it on the other side of the building. Everyone who comes to the JCC and walks in will actually get to see it and walk by it and be able to experience it because it's right on the main path from the parking to the building.
So together, we planted the seed that has blossomed here so gloriously.
Conventional wisdom holds that Jews are not warriors, but our Torah tells us differently. Our biblical ancestors, the Israelites, were mighty warriors. They fought and defeated the Philistines, the Hittites, the Jebusites, and all the other ites of that early period.
The reason why the Jewish War Veterans was initially created was because people believed that Jews didn't serve in the Civil War. So the people got together and created the Jewish War Veterans to educate people.
From the French and Indian Wars to the Revolutionary War, where Lieutenant Colonel Solomon Bush served as the highest-ranking Jewish officer in the Continental Army, to Commodore Uriah P. Levy, the highest-ranking Jewish naval officer in the War of 1812.
And a lot of people thought that Jews just bought themselves out of the war. But the truth of the fact is that Jews served on both sides, Confederates and Union.
Jews were in the front lines with Teddy Roosevelt on San Juan Hill, took part in the Philippine and Haitian insurrections, and that 225,000 Jews served during World War I, 4 of whom received the Medal of Honor, and 550,000 served in World War II, of whom 3 were awarded the Medal of Honor.
It's going to be a focal point for the young people, for children that'll come into the JCC, that'll see that veterans, that Jewish veterans were there before them, that gave them that freedom to be able to come here.
American citizens have a right and a responsibility to serve the needs of the nation, and one of those needs from time to time, unfortunately, is wearing a uniform and perhaps taking up arms and going into harm's way.
Those of us who served, we served as Americans, and we happen to also be Jewish. We bring both facets together. When you join up Jewish war veterans, you are able to connect not only with people of your generation, but of past generations. And the things that we can do together as brothers and sisters benefits the future and the now. So come join us now and be a part of our remembrance of the past.